What's up? Gonna make a slightly different drink. Haven't made this in a very long time. It's a iced matcha latte. And this time I'll make it through the clear cup. No to-go style cup this time around. But of course we need our matcha. We need our whisk that we will soak in water for a bit. This time, I'm gonna use a different bowl for the matcha for like mixing it, if I can find it. Surely I brought it over when I moved. I may not have it. If I don't have it, I can use something else. Interesting. I really thought I brought that with me. Alright, it's fine. So, this is an actual matcha bowl. I don't like it. I think the walls are too short. But it gets the job done. To be honest, I'd rather mix matcha in my in the mug that I use for hot matchas. I like this a lot better. But yeah, I'm gonna use this. I don't like using this one. Even though it's technically correct to use that, I prefer this. So, we also got a matcha spoon. And I need to go ahead and start up the hot water as well. So while the hot water is going, we'll mix our matcha. So when it comes to measuring this thing out, I have a matcha spoon, like I said. There's a Japanese name for it. I can't remember off the top of my head. I just do 2 large scoops. Usually I do 2 large scoops, but I may do like 2.5 since it's an ice drink. I'll call this 2.5. Because I like to use a little bit more when I'm making an ice drink. What I'll also do, actually, let me open this back up. I'll grab some raw sugar, and I'll add about, let's see, what do I want to go with? Depends on how sweet you want it to be. I don't like using the syrups for this part. I much rather use raw sugar. Let's see. We'll use 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons. But only after I mix the matcha. Alright, water's getting hot. Just gotta wait for that. I guess while we wait, we can clean this off. Alright. It's almost ready. If I wasn't using raw sugar, I would use the French vanilla syrup. It's usually what I go with. This is why I usually preheat the water. I just forgot to do it this time. So sorry for the slow start. Should be ready any second now. While you're heating up, make sure I never turn off my ice maker. Alright, we got plenty of ice. I guess we can open this up too. This matcha's really good. Here, I'll show you all the matcha I use. Hopefully y'all can see that, okay? And I got this off Amazon, and it's really good. And I've had, like, good matcha off of, like, you know, good sites. And, this matcha's good. This matcha's legit. You can get it on Amazon, get it overnighted to you. All right, kettle. I have a lot of water in there. That's why it's taking it a minute. Any second now. I don't really pay attention to temperature. I just go for as hot as boiling water as I want to, and it works fine. Even when it comes to my teas. All right, so I'm gonna pour maybe like the equivalent of 4 ounces, maybe 4 to 5 ounces, maybe. Maybe it's closer to 3. But I'm gonna pour a lot more water in there than I would for a hot drink, because I want that bit more of liquid for, you know, ice drink. It's a lot more liquid you're consuming. So I pour a bit more water in here for the matcha. And I'm not necessarily stirring. I'm kind of doing like a zigzag motion. That's just typical motion you use for matcha, at least traditionally. I'm going to do this for about 45 seconds to a minute. Using my in-head timer. We got a good bit of foam up there on the top already. See, if I was doing this with that other matcha bowl, I'd be making a whole mess right now. I just need to find a matcha bowl with like higher sidewalls like this mug. All right, got that. We're gonna add 2 teaspoons of raw sugar. It's gonna be all the sweetness we get right there. So just whisk this around for a little bit, get it all mixed up. Yes, my hand is very tired right now, but that's just the process of making matcha. All right, clean this off real quick. I'll clean that more further later. All right, now for the fun part, the really fun part. I'm gonna add ice first. I'm also going to grab my half and half. I like using half and half with any ice drink, and this is the half and half I use. But really, any half and half should be fine. I'm going to pour a matcha. Let's pour right over the ice. And then we're going to pour the half and half. There you'll have it. Sorry if I'm holding this way. I'm trying to like do it so y'all can like see it. You know, we can mix it up a bit too. Get that marble. Yeah, this is your iced matcha latte. Made with ceremonial grade matcha and raw sugar and half and half. But I hope I got this in frame okay. I can't see because of the mount. The mount I'm using is kind of crazy. So I gotta like look at my grid lines and just hope that this is centered. Anyway, that's the drink. And yeah, thanks for watching, y'all.